Today we continue through the genealogies of First Chronicles. These chapters continue identifying the families, y'all, and the tribes of Israel, eventually bringing us back, and this is key, bringing us back to the people who returned to Jerusalem after the exile. First Chronicles chapter 7, the tribes of Israel, is what we see. Chapter 7 records descendants from several tribes, including Issachar, Benjamin, Naphtali, Manasseh, Ephraim, and Asher. The genealogy of Ephraim includes a painful account. Some of Ephraim's sons were killed by men from Gath while they were attempting to take livestock. Ephraim mourned their loss, and another son, Beriah, was born afterward. The chapter also records Joshua, son of Nun, who led Israel after Moses. The descendants of Asher are also listed, including men described as mighty warriors and leaders. In 1 Chronicles chapter 8, Benjamin and Saul is what we see. Chapter 8 now focuses heavily on the tribe of Benjamin. The genealogy eventually reaches the family of Saul. Saul's sons are named, including Jonathan, Anidab, and Eshbel. Jonathan's son, Meribal, also known as Mephibosheth, is included in the genealogy. This is significant because Mephibosheth was the son of Jonathan and therefore part of Saul's family. Now, the chapter ends by emphasizing Saul's descendants. First Chronicles chapter 9, those who return. This is where we are now, and this is why it's so important, because chapter 9 brings the genealogies into the post-exile period. The people of Judah had been taken into exile because of their unfaithfulness, but some returned and settled again in Jerusalem. The chapter identifies priests, Levites, gatekeepers, and other servants of the temple. The gatekeepers had specific responsibilities for guarding the entrances to God's house. The Levites were responsible for various duties, including being connected with worship and the temple. And the chapter then returns to Saul's genealogy, preparing for the historical account that begins in the next chapter to come. Now, what do these chapters teach and show us? God preserved the identity of his people across generations. The tribes of Israel remained part of the continuing biblical story, and Saul's family remained identifiable even after his death. The exile did not erase God's people, y'all. God restored people to Jerusalem after the judgment. And then worship required order, service, and faithfulness. Now, let's connect all of this across scripture. The return of Jerusalem fulfills God's earlier promises that the people would not remain in exile forever. And the genealogy also prepares us for the transition from Saul's failed kingship to David's reign. The next chapter begins with that transition, with the death of Saul and the rise of David. Now, I'm encouraging you to read 1 Chronicles chapters 7 to 9 in full, y'all, and watch the tribes continue through the generations. Watch Israel's story move through exile and then return. And remember this, God's judgment does not erase his purposes at all whatsoever. The story, you got it. It continues tomorrow.